We are playing on hard. So I think you need some kind of rush build here, because like the main guy will start casting the Magic Victor spell around turn 50-55. On turn 50, you need to be close to winning, or you lose. Like you basically have to win before turn 50 on this map. Or rather, that seems to be the case, I think. So not really sure like what I want to play. We could try Tomb of the Horde. So we could try Golem Khan. So that's one option. I think the other option would be something similar to that island map. So Runesmiths. But I would obviously dump Experienced Seafarers and Underground Adaptation. But we could do a variant of this. Quick Reflexes and Elusive. We could go with Industrious again. We will keep Runesmiths because that's really strong. This one's kind of interesting. Tier 3 units have +1 rank, and you start with an extra tier 3 unit. I never tried this one, but what you could do with this one is rush some of the really good tier 3 units that you unlock from tomes. And they will all start with an extra rank. It's an interesting idea. So hold on, okay, hold on. If you pick up Perfectionist Artisans and also Adept Settlers at the same time, you only lose 1 city cap. Which, you know, is still quite a bit, but normally you lose -2 for having Perfectionist Artisans. But if you pair it with Adept Settlers, you get +1 from Adept Settlers. So this actually seems like a decent way to go. And I kind of really like this +1 rank bonus for tier 3 units. That gets you the important promotions faster. Okay, what the heck, let's try Perfectionist Artisans and Adept Settlers. That's not a combo I played with before. Okay, I could still get Tomb of the Horde if I really want to, but with this setup, that might not be the best option. I might just take Tome of Enchantment, because of how good Thundering Blades and Seeker Arrows are. They are just really good. And Awakened Tools are nice very early on. Yeah, it's both production and the draft, and our buildings will be more expensive, so let's go with Tome of Enchantment.
Your ruler's origin.
And the champion.
Reveal yourself.
Alright. Okay, I think I'll switch to Tyrant Sword and Shield so that we can use a mount. So we are Tony the Tiger of the Wild Dwarves. Good enough for me. Alright. So that's a nice full stack already. There we go. What did we get? Oh yeah, we got a Bastion, right. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn good. That's a great tank. That's a really good tank. Okay, no losses. As long as there are no losses, I will just accept the auto-resolve. But chances are we'd have to redo some of it manually. And that's just kind of unavoidable. Okay, so let's grab a farm and build a workshop. Right here. Alright. That'll do. And for our research, yes, Sundering Blades. Sundering Blades first and then Seeker Arrows. There. Yeah, this should be interesting. And the goal here is probably just to rush the main guy as quickly as we can. Maybe stay friendly with the AIs we meet, if possible. Oh yeah, right, since we are industrials, we can prospect. Which we obviously should. And there, grab the scout. Alright, 49 production, good. So that workshop is already almost done. And we got a Gortusk Piglet. Sure, I mean, I guess that works. You don't evolve, do you? Actually, yeah, you do! You do evolve into Gortusk Matriarch. Okay. Alright. Yeah, see? This is only 2 tier 2 units, and yet I still have to do it manually. That's the slightly tedious part of this story realm. You just have to do a lot of these fights manually. A lot more than usual. And these bone golems can be pretty dangerous for a tier 2 unit as well. So there's that too. Alright, well, let's go. Good damage.
Yeah.
190. Alright. Down you go. Now we can block the corpse. Like so. And kill the golem. Alright, that's it. Barely lost any health there. Right, so I think what I might try doing is go as far southeast as I can and start a city somewhere over there. My second one. Just to have a city closer to the main guy who's like in the southeastern corner. And that's where he always is, basically. Alright, another farm to grow faster, and now we can grab the stonemason, and our hero leveled up. So Sundering Strikes, that still works with the bow. Yep, there you go. Hopefully we'll get a lot of production bonuses from prospecting to speed up construction. Because plus 100% will make a lot of construction take a pretty long time. Astral Jewel, okay. Wouldn't mind that. This is slightly nastier stack. Should still be fine. Maybe this one first. Oh yeah, that's iron ore, which we obviously want. Yep, see, I need to do it manually. The problem with auto battle with Curse of Undead is that the AI does not recognize the fact the corpse will come back if you don't do something about it. So it just basically ignores that fact entirely, which makes a lot of the auto-resolve battles pretty bad. Like on this map specifically. 90%. Okay. Resisted twice. A bit unfortunate. Alright, just charge them. 60%. Alright. That's not too bad. Having this bastion on turn 1 will definitely help a lot. You usually don't get a unit that is strong on turn 1. That should give us some nice momentum. Okay, decent. I can charge. I'm just trying to not risk too much. This might be a little bit better. Then we can charge... Okay, I can't quite charge into the corpse. I guess that'll do. Okay, so let's stand on top of him here. Missed. Okay, then. Are we there yet? Alright, done. And AI lost 2 units in this one. Rune leggings. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. Leg slot items seem to be pretty rare. So, even something like this seems pretty useful in my book. Oh yeah, and we leveled up. Right, so Sundering Strikes. That's a no-brainer there. Maybe Bolstering first, hold on. Okay, let's take Bolstering first, and then we'll take Sundering Strikes. Right, I will grab Military Engineering. Yeah, let's just pop the extra population with Imperium here. Then I need one more to grab. Actually, we'll need the town hall to grab the iron ore. We can grab the gold mine though. We can grab this iron ore, right. I'll take the gold mine actually. And we got an infestation to the northwest. More prospecting. Gold. Okay, 5 units. Yep, okay, bro. That was a pretty bad outcome right there. Poisonous, right. So let them move through this stuff. We'll just chill slightly more in the back. Yeah, auto-resolve is drunk. Okay, they should move in right now. Yep. Alright. Got 3 standards, nice, nice. 24 damage. Alright, 1 unit needs to move into this tile. So let's attack with the Anvil Guard. Then we can move the Bastion. In fact, I think I'll just use defense mode. Seems like a better idea. Then attack with the hero. Yeah, I need to play this one a bit more defensively, which is why AI lost 5 units. Auto-resolve is not that good at playing defensively. Most of the time. It's pretty bad at that. The Gortask will probably die, but that was a freebie tier 1. So not that big of a deal. Okay, nice. 3 standards. That's what I like to see. So we got this guy. Again, kind of the same problem as before. I can kill it, but then it will come back. So it's probably best to not kill it right now, in fact. It will barely do any damage right now. Although, I mean, they only come back with 20%. No, let's just play it safe here, defensively. Now I can definitely kill it. And we got the one... Actually, no, we don't have another heal. I don't have any mana left. Okay, so kill this dude. Then I might have to move my main guy. Okay. Let's actually taunt here. Like so. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky. Now I can afford to take some retaliation attacks because I don't have elusive, which gives us +6 defense against retaliation and opportunity attacks. It's one of my favorite racial traits actually, it's really good. Okay. Yeah, 5 more mana would have been nice right now. I guess in theory I could have waited 1 turn. But ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, that's a perma kill. That's almost a kill. We got no chance to crit, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, so if I kill him, he will just come back. So let's not do that yet. We can do it on the next turn. That's a flanking attack. Good. I will definitely have to heal up after this one. Alright. I need some standards up. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a kill. Okay, that works. Ish. No wonder auto-resolve lost, what, 5 units in here? Yep. That's not surprising whatsoever. Okay, okay. Alright, that works. One more taunt. Oh, no, he resisted the taunt. Alright. Yep, and he went for the archer immediately. Not surprising. Alright, now we got this. Okay, now I definitely need to heal. Will we get any level ups? Yes, we did get a level up, nice. Alright, let's go get rid of that infestation, and that way I can go for my territory, which will heal me up faster. So 2 points to spend. Now I can take Thundering Strikes. There you go. Probably worth having Sprint still. Yeah, I'll take Sprint. Or, instead of Sprint, we can get First Strike first. Yeah, let's do that. And another level up. So Archery 2. Probably bolster. Yeah, either bolstering or Sprint. Let's take Sprint. We got an Arbalest coming on the next turn. There we go. Full stack. And we got Thundering Blades. Right, so next up we can grab Spell-Tempered Shields. How's our mana? 25. I guess I need at least 80 to cast this. We got Wand of Inversion. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a very, very nice one. That is actually one of my favorite tier 2 like miscellaneous items. Especially if you have a lot of debuffs. It's just so good. For a tier 2. But we can get this gold mine. Alright, let's get the gold mine. I will need gold because I'll need a pretty big army, which will probably cost me a lot of money. Alright, now we can go get the infestation. So let's do that. And go prospect somewhere else. Here, mana. Now we have enough mana to cast Thundering Blades. That will cost me 4 mana per turn, but that's definitely worth it. Okay, that's nice! A tier 2 mount with Intimidating Aura. Now, funny thing is, that's not necessarily super useful on him, because he already has Intimidating Aura, but we can use this on a different hero later. That's basically the plan. I can't use it on an archer, right? Actually, yes, I can. Yeah, oh yeah, here you go. She can get the Nightmare, and our main guy will get just a regular horse. Because, again, he already has Intimidating Aura to begin with. Now I have 2 people with Intimidating Aura. In the future, I'll probably want to give Nightmare to another melee, but until then, this is good enough. Alright, let's get rid of the infestation real quick, before it grows. We don't want it to grow. And grab the Town Hall to extend our range. That's 4 turns. Not too bad. Alright. Tell me you'll do this with no casualties. Yep. Juggernaut Greaves. +2 defense. And this unit may crush non-fortified obstacles. Heck yeah. There you go. Very nice. Looking good. We got Thundering Blades. That's so good. For an enchantment, you can literally get like on turn 5. It's one of the first spells you can get. It's so good. Alright, another Arbalest. Let's send him southeast right away, actually. And I'm going to grab one more scout. So, Pioneer. More prospecting. You know, Pioneer for more prospecting, obviously. No, I don't want to go southeast, generally speaking. But I needed to clear the infestation. But now we're going back southeast. Spell-tempered shields, done. Awakened tolls, obviously, we want that ASAP. More prospecting. 78 gold. We are up to 1000 gold now. One thing I'll need to do is get friendly with at least one AI and buy some good items for my heroes from him. That's kind of the plan. Now, if I wait 2 turns... actually, no. Well, I can grab this iron deposit, I just need to clear that bone dragon. So we should probably do that. We should definitely do that. With that said, I'll need at least 1 forester for the boosts. To boost workers' farmstead. We have some mana down here. Yeah, let's go in this direction to grab the mana. Plus 16 mana is not really enough. I think we're done prospecting this mountain. Actually, not yet. 1 more province. This one. 40 gold. I was counting for more production, but I guess gold is not a bad thing necessarily. The scout will go east. Alright, let's get rid of this dragon real quick. And then we'll clear the mana. More mountains to prospect. I see some mana pickup. And I think that's food. Yeah, food stash. I can actually attack it right away. Dead to this dead. That sounds a bit redundant. -5 alignment will be removed. I don't want to remove them, I want the experience from them. So I guess dead to this dead. Alright, level 5, nice. What can we get for our signature skill? Assassinate. Heck yeah. Assassinated is then. And then defensive master, that's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. You should always pick up the defensive master if you have it. And 1 more level up, Eagle Eye. For +1 range and accuracy. Oh, is this Memory of Sylvanos? It can't be this close. Can it? Oh, it can be this close. Okay, here's something I could do. I could go conquer it early and then vassalize or absorb it. Probably vassalize because my city cap will be very limited. But that's not a bad idea. Usually it's further away than this. There's actually quite a lot of randomness involved in the story realms. You can get really screwed with the random generation with the story realm. That can definitely happen. Okay, that's occupied. Alright, Workers' Farmstead, that's 1 turn. The only problem with Memory of Sylvanos is that it's to the northwest and I want to go southeast. But if I don't take care of it, they will start sending raiding parties. They already sent one. And they will actively attack me. And this is super close to the capital. So it's probably best if we get rid of it. I can use this guy as a scout. Yeah, let's go take care of it. Alright, we got awakened tools. Then we can grab Seeker arrows. So 60 mana to cast it. 6 mana spell upkeep. That might have to wait a little bit. Because I can't really afford it right now. Not really. We will get spell-tempered shields. But yeah, that will have to wait. I just don't really have enough mana at the moment. Right, prospect this. Or not. Apparently this can be prospected. Okay, whatever. Be that way. Library to speed up our research a little. 30 Imperium. Yeah, let's get that. Then... No, this is only 2 units guarding the mana. But I'm heading towards Memory of Sylvanos right now. We should grab the mine instead. Let's speed up building construction so this can be a quarry. Remember, all our buildings will be 100% more expensive in terms of production. So I will need more production than usual probably, otherwise things will take too long. Alright, so 1 over here, 1 over here, and 1 right next to me. Oh yeah, right next to Memory of Sylvanos. Yeah, this tomb in my last game was basically right next to one of the AIs I was at war with. Not like just outside of my capital. So there's a fair bit of randomness involved with these story realms in terms of map generation. It can definitely affect how easy or how hard they are. Significantly affect. Alright. Well, our income is fine, so let's get more units. We definitely want a Steel Shaper ASAP. So Steel Shaper it is then. And go look for more stuff to prospect. Yeah, she probably isn't going to like me one way or the other. We already got minus 425 relations. Clashing affinities, astral and materium. Alignment, minus 100. Yeah, she's not going to like me one way or the other. Alright, one more enchant. There you go. That's plus 5 mana now, but we will be getting more mana soon. In fact, now we should probably grab the shrine. And by probably I mean definitely. One thing I might actually pick up for this game are roads. I might actually grab road building. I usually don't, but it kind of makes sense. It will take way too long moving back and forth otherwise. Like, actually it will take way too long. Oh, more prospecting, nice. Oh, right, I can't because of the hostiles. Alright. So Seeker Arrows are also coming. I might have to wait with that one to get more mana per turn. Yep, and we are at war immediately. Not surprising at all. Are they gone? Yes, they are. 65 production, nice. I've been waiting for that. That gives us the shrine, that's plus 15 gold now. Stability looks fine at the moment. I'm fine on gold. I can get the obelisk. I just need one more quarry. So we can wait a turn or two and then pay Imperium to boost the city. And then boost the obelisk with the second quarry. That will be best. Alright, next tome. So now I can just grab Tome of Rock, I suppose. Get Earthskin, Rock Blast, and Stone Skin. Alright, let's just go with that. And I remember one of the wonders that you have to clear for quest objectives required like at least 6 or 7
Embrace it.
affinity in something.
Use its solidity.
Because I wasn't able to clear it previously because I didn't have enough affinity until later.
And turn your own skin into the
Okay, Rock Blast. I see some stash over there. Don't move too close to these guys. They are guarding Archon Blood. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I definitely wouldn't mind that at all. Yeah. I don't think we'll be very friendly with any of these people. Yeah, they all hate me, like, pretty much immediately. Minus 325. Alignment, yeah, bad alignment. I don't think you can clear this early. Oh, clear without a fight. Heck yeah! Works for me. Well then, I'm glad I checked. Receive 186 draft in Save Ward. Okay. Maybe we should get some evil alignment, but I don't think they will cancel Declaration of Rivalry, I don't know. We can gain city stability and get a Materium Bone. Yeah, let's just get stability. There you go. Rock Blast. Yeah, so Stone Skin. Now we can go for Memory of Sylvanus. That's the plan. Maybe they are scripted to always hate you. I mean, that's possible. One of the scenarios here was always war. So you couldn't do diplomacy even if you wanted to, because it was just always war, period. That's it. No diplomacy, just war. Maybe this is kind of similar in the sense that it's just scripted for them to always hate you. And it doesn't matter what you do. They will just hate you and that's it. Okay, I am going to need some Imperium to... actually, no, I don't think I do. Well, the only problem... Okay, so I remember in one of my games... I remember what happened is that I actually vassalized this city, and then I wasn't able to improve my relations with them, because the relations were fixed. So I couldn't boost the alignment, like I couldn't use Imperium to boost my relations with them, I couldn't give them the Whispering Stone, so I eventually just lost them. And there were no actions that I could take whatsoever. Which means it might be better to absorb it, and then if I really have to, I can just release them as a vassal or something. But I don't want to risk just losing them again, after I conquered them. Because that literally lost me the game on one of my first attempts. That's one of the things I don't necessarily like too much about these story realms. They have some scripted mechanics that basically work completely differently compared to a normal game. Alright, so attack. I might have to do it manually here. Probably. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, whatever, that's actually fine. Okay. So gain enough experience to rank up. And for 12 turns we get increased morale. Yeah, so now I think I'm just going to absorb this one. Because, like I said, I did turn them into a vassal on one of my first attempts. And it turned out that they basically can't be a vassal. So I ended up having to attack them again, which I didn't have the time for. It basically completely invalidated, like, this early conquest. So I think absorbing them might be the only valid option here. Yeah, I'm just going to absorb them. I don't want to risk, like, wasting my time here with them. Alright, now we pick Earthkin. Alright, Steel Shaper. Mana Obelisk in 2 turns. Level up. Defensive Master, yep. None of these are very good for me. I might just grab a Mana Unchained in this case. That kind of makes sense. The only problem is that it uses all 3 action points, so I'm not a big fan of that. Don't want the Draining Blade on a ranged character. Everything here is kind of bad for me. It's all kind of bad. I guess Rallying Blessing might be okay. Let's take Rallying Blessing then. Alright, well, we are out of here. I'm not going to explore this area, we need to go southeast now. So I'm leaving. If I can do some drive-by clearing, I will, but otherwise we're going southeast now. We dealt with Memory of Sylvanos. Now, one thing I could do is build a road through this stupid forest. Because without a road, moving back and forth will take forever. But if I'm going to do that, I'm probably better off just leaving a dedicated unit behind. They can do that. Funnily enough, I have like 150 hours in this game and I haven't bothered with roads in the past. But in this case, it kind of makes sense. Any unit can do it, so really, it can be a scout. It can be whatever the cheapest unit I can get is. Which is the scout. Right, +1 pop. We don't want this mana, but I still have to clear the guard. If I go this way, I can pick up pastures and iron deposit later. And yep, pink is not that far away from me. I wouldn't be surprised if they forward settled me. That happened in like almost every single attempt I did on this map. They just forward settled me pretty aggressively. So if I don't grab these resources to the northeast, there's a good chance they will. I'm pretty sure they will. A quarry will finish the mana obelisk instantly, so let's go with that. Stability looks mostly fine. Right, I will need more draft, so let's grab the blacksmith. Right, +5 food from farms, so let's grab that, for sure. I will probably grab Breastplate of the Champion. Yeah, it's worth it, that's a very, very good one. There. He is getting pretty good now. Okay, well, there's the main guy, basically. The Shadow Prince. He already has 12 Dark Affinity. Continue to listen to his mutterings. Yep. Well, hey, he did not declare rivalry on me, but there are no items to buy from him, unfortunately. I have a lot of money. -115. Yeah, same problem. They declared rivalry basically as soon as I met them, so not a lot I can do. You need to cancel this stupid declaration, damn it. Yeah, see, I cannot buy items because they declared rivalry. And there's not much I can do about that. I mean, I can declare rivalry myself, but that would be a little bit pointless to do. Wait, hold on. No, I assume this scenario is scripted. for you to go to war with the Shadow Prince eventually. Like, I assume that's going to happen through a scripted event, because there are quite a few scripted events in the story realms. But if it doesn't, it would be in theory possible to get an alliance with him, let him win the game, and then you win because you're his ally. We literally won one of our recent games like that, where I was playing with the Pretender Kings. So I got allied with the most powerful Pretender King, then he won the game, so I also won the game because I was his ally. But I don't know if you're like scripted to go to war with him in this scenario or not. You might be. So that might or might not be a valid approach. There was some event that I remember that started the war. Oh yeah, hold on, I want to sell these heavy armor greaves, because I sure as heck am not going to use them. He will buy. Give me mana, actually. I have plenty of gold. Alright. Now we could clear the silver infestation and maybe start a city somewhere down here. The Guardian Tree is not a bad one if I could clear it. This might be a decent spot somewhere around this Guardian Tree. If I can clear it. If. We got Earthkin, nice. So one more research cycle. I don't think I'll be summoning Lesser Stone Spirits. Yeah, it's usually not worth it in terms of mana upkeep, unless you're really desperate. So sooner or later I'll want a Deroni of Industry. This is basically my racial trait for my non-racial units. So I don't need it right now, but I'll need it eventually. Might as well just research it and get it out of the way. How much is the Spirit Hawk costing me? Okay, 7 mana per turn. I think he did his job already. He explored enough in this area. I'm just going to disband him to get my 7 mana back. Here. Done. 7 mana for something like that is a bit too much. Maybe we can get the Astral Druid before he expands to it, but that seems like a bit of a stretch. I would need 10 population and another level of the Town Hall. Otherwise, it will be too far away. But it might happen. This is still converting, right? Yep, absorbing rather. It's not a bad city. It has a lot of useful stuff here. And since we cleared the Tomb of the Lost Mother, we can annex that. In fact, I can just pay 18 and annex it right away. There you go. It's pretty lucky it's within its borders. That is usually not the case. This might be the first time where I had the Tomb of the Lost Mother in range of Member of Sylvanos in this story realm. I don't remember that happening before. Okay, Shrine, and now we can grab a hero. I wouldn't mind a caster this time, but I might not have a lot of choices here. Base attacks have 60% chance of randomly inflicting burning, bleeding, or poisoned, okay. A Materium Adept. Yeah, I think we'll get a Materium Adept. That seems like a no-brainer. I can just respec this person. Fighting, Sprint, Vigor. Okay, yeah, let's grab Materium Adept. Now we have 10 Materium. Nice. Very nice. Now, what can you use? Well, not much. This might be fine for now. Alright, this is acceptable. We can always change the build later, once I get more gear. Now we're going south to clear the Silver Infestation and start at least an outpost over there, maybe a proper city. And clear this mana node on the way. Alright, next up. Stability still looks fine. My income is fine, I don't need that vendor that much. We could get started on the Wizard Tower to get more Imperium, so let's do that. And get more units. Right, we do have Focus Crystals now. That's plus 10% experience for all units. I will take Call of Chaos. We're on our way to clear the infestation. So that one Chaos Affinity was pretty useful, just to get Call of Chaos. We're good for now. So Sun Priest, Daylight Spear. Sun Priest is not bad, but these guys would not be my race, so they wouldn't benefit from my racial transformation. Still, I guess one Sun Priest wouldn't hurt. A healer is always nice to have. At least there's a road leading south out of our capital, so that's pretty convenient. Yeah, speaking of roads, Once I finish the Sun Priest, he can build a road from Sylvanos to our capital. That's probably what I'll do. Just to be able to move units between these two cities faster. Like, much faster. In fact... Okay, since I need to catch up with my main army... How much Imperium is this? 75. Yeah, alright, 75 is fine, I can live with that. Yeah, enable road building. Okay. Oh, you build it by moving. Okay. Oh, that's super convenient. This is, like, unironically, the first time I'm building roads in this game. Despite the fact I have 150 turns. That didn't quite work like I thought it would. It disabled itself, didn't it? Oh, you have to click it every time for every tile? I praised it a little bit too early. I thought you can enable and disable it. But alas. Turns out... not quite. Oh, if you stop, it stops making roads? Okay, that makes sense. So it does work like I thought it does. It just turns itself off after you make one move. That probably makes sense, because otherwise a lot of people would likely build roads they didn't intend to build, spend a lot of gold, and then they are like, oh, whoops, my bad. Alright, now we want Seeker Arrows. We can afford that now. Oh yeah, Corrupt Soul, right. From Tomb of the Lost Mother. Right. Yeah, that's worth it. Now, when I recruit it, I should get it in Soldier rank, because we have Perfectionist Artisans, which gives our tier 3 units +1 rank, so I definitely want to grab at least 1 or 2. I can afford it. What's the upkeep? 22 mana. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It is pretty expensive. Target unit with morale of low or worse has a chance of dying instantly. Right, the lower the morale is, the more this chance increases. If the unit does not die, it sustains 30 frost damage instead. For each morale level an attacker has below neutral, this unit gains +1 defense, +1 resistance. Immunity to changes in morale, slippery, and elusive. I'm not totally convinced this unit is 22 mana good, because it kind of isn't, but I could actually use at least 1 extra tier 3 unit this early on. So in that sense, I think I'm willing to pay that 22 mana per turn. Because I don't really have access to tier 3 units otherwise, at least not yet. It will hopefully help us clear some of the tougher stacks. I might need it against this silver infestation. I don't know what exactly is guarding it just yet. Alright, let's extend this road a little bit. Here. Yeah, this is nice, I like this. Oh yeah, this is definitely nice. I'm going to use this more often. And we got a lot of extra gold from prospecting in this game, so might as well spend it on some roads. Alright, next up, we could get some knowledge, which wouldn't hurt. How's our population right now? A bit too early to start the town hall. Oh yeah, actually, let's grab the crypts and the prison cells. Yup. Definitely need both. Got Seeker Arrows? Man, I love +1 range on pretty much anything. It's just so good. It's so good. My favorite combo on archers are the archers that can get +1 range for reaching legend, and then you get Seeker Arrows with that, and you have an archer with +2 range, which is really, really good. Now we can pick a new tome. Right, so tier 2. We could continue with Materium. So the last skill in Materium gives you a -10% to unit upkeep per rank that unit has. Not tier, rank. So this is pretty nice. It can save you a lot of golden mana. I used this before, it was pretty good. And also, okay, we will get access to Rite of Wealth in 1 turn. Not that I need it right now, but it might come in handy later. The alternative would be picking up at least 1 Astral Tome to be able to get casting reserves. So I'm strongly debating doing that. I think we should actually do that. Just to be able to get combat casting. Well, with Tome of Amplification, I would get access to Astral Blood, Frenzy... Oh yeah, when this unit lands an attack, it gains a stack of Strengthened for Battle Mage and support units. Oh, and Resonance Fields is a very nice special province improvement. I really like resonance fields. Yeah, I think we'll grab Tome of Amplification. And you're right, Astral Blood is definitely strong. Because you usually cast spells anyway. So it's not like you have to do anything extra to get this effect. You just do what you normally do. Alright, let's take Tome of Amplification then. And this will also allow me to pick Spell Amplification on a Battle Magic hero, which hopefully we'll get. That's plus 20% damage with tactical spells. That is quite significant. Alright, Tome of Amplification.
One of the more fascinating aspects.
So, Astral Blood.
Is that
So I don't want my second city to be as close to the Eternal Throne as possible. I'm actually thinking here, this general area. In fact, here, between these two pastures. That way we could claim both the pastures early and make this city grow a bit faster. This exact province. That also gives me Iron Deposit, basically right next to it. One pasture here, one pasture to the north. We still got the Arcanium ore within 2 provinces. And if I clear the Guardian Tree, I'm 3 provinces away from the Guardian Tree. And here's another pasture. So I got 3 pastures within 2 provinces or less. And we are pretty close to the Eternal Throne. So I like this spot. This is a pretty nice spot. Right here. You know what this game needs? It needs pins, like in Civ. So that I can just pin this as my future city location. That would be nice. And map search. Map search was the greatest feature not only Civilization has added, but it was the greatest new feature in any 4X game ever. You won't convince me otherwise. I friggin' love map search in Civ 6. Every 4X game needs a map search. Like, you're not gonna convince me otherwise. It needs to be a thing in every single 4X game that has ever existed and will ever exist. Now, they might have more stuff inside the Fog of War here. Hopefully not. Okay, no, they don't. But I still have to wait one more turn. Alright, that's fair. Okay, we got the mana. Plus 48 per turn now, much better. Don't really need the vendor. One forester to boost the library, yep. We got prison cells. Now we can grab the crypts. Yeah, don't really need it 2000 gold at the moment. So in 5 turns, we'll get casting reserves. In 4 turns. This is so good. Really, you should have at least one Astral Affinity in every game. Because of how good plus 20 combat casting points are. And plus 20 ward map casting points. You only need 10 Astral Affinity to get this plus 20 bonus. And plus 20 is huge. It's good at any stage of the game, even in late game, that plus 20 is valuable. Oh, wait, what? The Marauder Guards, okay. Yep, looks fine to me. So, kill this already. I'll probably have to do this one manually. I can't imagine auto-resolve will do this with no losses. I will be very surprised if it does with Curse of Undead. Alright, that's almost good. That is almost good, but I kind of want to save everyone here. So let's just redo it.